So, you're looking into the TAE40122 Certificate IV in Training and Assessment, and you've probably seen the term Self-Paced Plus pop up on the HBA website. But what does that really mean? In this video, we're going to break down exactly how this popular hybrid learning model works. Just to be clear, we're focusing specifically on the TAE40122 Certificate IV in Training and Assessment as it's delivered by us at HBA Learning Centres. Our Self-Paced Plus delivery model is a perfect example of this hybrid approach in action. All right, so what is Self-Paced Plus? It's a hybrid. Think of it as getting the best of both worlds. You get a really intense guided start with a workshop, then that transitions into a super flexible period where you control the pace of your own learning. The best way to get your head around this delivery mode is to see it as a two-part journey. It kicks off with a really intense guided phase before you move into a much more independent one, and each part is specifically designed to build on what you've learned in the last one. Broken down, it all begins with a 5-day introductory workshop. That's your foundation. Once that's complete, you move into the second phase, the self-paced learning. Simple as that. Let's dive in and look at that initial workshop. This 5-day workshop is absolutely crucial. It's designed to be your launchpad, giving you all that initial momentum and knowledge that you're going to need to really succeed in the second part of the course. And we pack a lot into these 5 days. This is not just about sitting and listening to lectures. It's actually about building your foundational knowledge, getting your hands on all of the required resources, and finally seeing how all of the different learning fields connect. Most importantly, you go over every requirement of every single assessment activity right up front, so there are absolutely no surprises later on. You actually have a choice in how you attend this workshop. You can join a virtual classroom through Microsoft Teams, which means you're interacting with a live trainer from anywhere. Or if you're someone who prefers a more traditional setup, you can attend physically on site in one of HBA's classrooms in North Sydney, Melbourne, or Brisbane. After that 5-day sprint, the marathon begins. This is the second phase of the Self-Paced Plus journey, and this is where you're going to be putting in the most time and the most effort. This is the key transition point. The workshop gives you the foundation, the roadmap, but after that's done, the ownership of your learning journey shifts entirely to you. What does that independent work look like? We're talking about an additional 400 to 500 hours of coursework after the workshop's over. That's a significant commitment, and it's really important to know that from the start. But here's the key thing. You're not expected to do it all alone, and that's exactly why the support systems are so important. Despite having self-paced in the name, you're not just left on an island by yourself. This model has really robust support network built in to help you succeed. Let's take a look at your support channels. You get access to a library of support videos covering all activities. There's telephone and email access to our trainers and assessors. For more specific questions, there are live fortnightly webinars where you can interact in real time with one of our experienced trainers. Plus, you get access to online discussion forums to connect with your peers and with the trainers. With that huge block of hours and all of that support, the big question, the one everyone wants to know, is how long it actually takes to complete. The completion time really comes down to the learner characteristics and how much time you can devote to the coursework. What does that mean? It means your personal background, prior industry and workplace experience, or even how comfortable you are with using technology. All of that's going to directly impact how quickly you move through the material. The average time frame for most learners who use this delivery mode is around 7 to 8 months to complete the entire qualification. Hopefully that gives you a really solid benchmark you can use for your own planning, which leaves us with one final thought. This one's really for you now that you've seen the structure, you understand the time commitment, and you know about the support systems that are in place. Just take a second to picture it. What would your Self-Paced Plus journey look like?